welcome to Top 10 Thursdays. I'm Kezza, also known as skylalovesgorymovies. Myself and James, aka Horror Collector, we do this every single week, and this week it was James's turn. But before I carry on and mention anything, James asked the question, Horror Collector. He asked, am I into Simpsons? So I'm just going to answer that quickly and talk about something else before I get into the top 10, because I want to say something. To answer your question, James, I have forever loved Simpsons. I was brought up on it as a kid. My two brothers, my younger brother more, used to make us have it on every Sunday night at 6 o'clock on Sky One. And so if we were to do a top 10 Simpsons, I would love to do one, because it'll be something different and something more back to my childhood, which I want to explore more, if you get what I mean. So your answer is yes, I'd love to do a top 10 favourite Simpsons characters sometimes, but that's not what we're here for today. And before I carry on, I need to talk about something. I know we shouldn't be doing it in the top 10, but I just don't want to split it into two videos. I just want to say everything all in one video. I haven't been the best of people. I know I'm usually constant on YouTube doing my videos, but a certain person, look where my thumb's pointing to, that means that way, not the opposite way, that way. I don't have to mention anything else. Still ongoing problems with that. And it's caused me to become ill. And I've been in the hospital and doctors, and it's looking like it's going to be a bad outcome with them, through stress of that what threatened me. So we won't talk more about that. We want to be a more happier channel and that's why I haven't been myself lately, and I apologise for that. We're on our list, as you know, I've got my trusty pad. We are doing top 10 favourite TV characters now. To explain about that, James only gave me the list this morning, and I have had a terrible time with it. This is going to be a first for me. Usually I have one number one. This week it's occupied by two people, and we'll explain a bit more that some of my top 10 entries have more than one person in it, but it all comes from the same TV show. So, as always, trusty pad, and yes, honourable mentions, I have 4. Well, hang on, 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, but one's a 2. So, first honourable mention goes to, which was James's number 5 on his top 10 list, which mine is only an honourable mention, and that is Al Bundy from Married with Children. I love Al Bundy, I love the character, but he just missed out on my top 10 list by that much. And the next person who's my honourable mention is Trigger from Only Fools and Horses. This guy makes me laugh. Basically, one of the characters' names is called Rodney. And he goes, like, Del Boy will go, this is just an example. Del Boy will go to Rodney, "Alright Rodney, you alright?" And he go, yeah, how are you?" And then Rodney go, "Alright Trigger, how you doing?" And Trigger goes, "Alright Dave." That's what I mean. He says Dave instead of Rodney, so but it's just totally funny the way he does it. And my last honourable mention, narrowly missing that, was going to be my number 10, but because of what I've just explained to you, is now just an honourable mention, and it is Will and Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith in general just makes me funny, but if you add them two together, I'm howling with laughter. They're just so enjoyable to watch. The characters are just amazing. And if you haven't heard of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I do not know what planet you're from. So yeah, let's dive into top 10. Number 10 is Will O'Brien and Jana Steele from Mile High. Mile High is a show. It's like no, it's not. Basically, it's about these stewardesses and they like cabin crew on a plane. They go on to like amazing destinations, and like they join like the Mile High Club, and Mile High Club means having sex on a plane. And all of the shenanigans goes on. It's just completely hilarious. So yeah, that's my number 10. Number 9 is 3 characters. Sorry, I forgot to say that my number 10 had 2 characters in it. And from now on, if I just mention one character, then I'll just know it. But if I mention that it's more than one character, I'll tell you what it is straight. So number 9 has 3 characters, and that is Dawn, Sandra Hutchinson, and Beryl Hennessy from the TV show The Liverbirds. You must assume I like The Liverbirds because The Liverbirds is a TV show from Liverpool, and that's where I'm from. So yeah, great TV show back in the 70s. That's more nostalgia for me. I love the TV shows between the 70s and the early 90s. That's just me. So yeah, that's number 9. Number 8 is Detective Lily Rush from Cold Case. Cold Case is a detective series that investigates cases that like they tried to solve, but they couldn't solve it, so they end up resurfacing, right, bringing the case up again after a certain amount of years, and then in the end they solve it. Now, before I carry on, most of my TV shows have got a bit of a theme in it, so if you can guess it, well done to you. So yeah, anyway, number 7 is B. Smith from Prisoner Cell Block H. Prisoner Cell Block H is a Australian TV show that ran in the late 70s to 80s. Has over 400, I think it was 469 episodes. And B. Smith was in the first 400 of them. The reason why I like B. Smith so much was she was the leading girl. She was like the top honcho, like she was like the cock of the prison system. She was the prisoner, and she was like top dog, and she would just basically either boss everybody around or give somebody advice, and it's just amazing. I love it. Right, number 6 has 2 characters in it, and of course I mentioned them before with one of my honourable mentions, and of course it is Del Boy and Rodney from Only Fools and Horses. Absolutely genius British TV show, iconical. Was on in the 80s. It's just finished about 10 or 12 years ago, and it was quite good. I love it. I still watch the episodes now to this day. It's just amazing. So yeah, number 5 is Olivia Benson from Law and Order SVU. Her character, she has been in it from day one, and she just kicks ass. I just love her. She's just amazing. That's what a police officer should be like. Not one of these ones that you see nowadays. If you want a police officer, take advice from her because she's amazing. Number 4 is Juliana Callaghan from Flashpoint. Basically, the reason why I've chosen her is her character is played by Amy Jo Johnson. Of course, Amy Jo Johnson is synonymous for the Power Rangers, and basically the way I like Amy Jo Johnson's character in this is she's the only female. She's a special unit. They're all like special ops. Basically, they're like what we call here in Liverpool the Matrix. They're all like suited up and they've got the guns and they just take charge of special assignments, whether it's a drug raid or a shooting or something like that. And I love her character. Her character is just amazing. Now we're getting on the nitty gritty. Top 3. And top 3 actually has 3 characters in this. I'm on about Derek Morgan, Spencer Reid, and Penelope Garcia from Criminal Minds. My penultimate, second favourite criminalistic TV show of all time. Love it. I just love the TV show, and I don't need to say why. Just amazing. Narrowly missing out on the top spot. Number 2 is my favourite crime show of all time, and this character is the bee's knees, in my opinion. And I'm on about Jimmy McNulty from The Wire. He's just basically nuts. He works for the police, but he's just crazy. He's just he's dirty, he's rude. He's not like a bent copper, but it's the stuff he does with women when he gets pissed and stuff like that. It's just it's amazing. You've got to watch it. It's just outstanding. And to top it all off, number 1 has 2 characters, and probably everybody that knows me knows I'm synonymous, mad, crazy about these 2 characters. And they are, of course, one of them is played by Carolyn Jones, and that, of course, is Morticia Addams. And the penultimate lady is Miss Lily Munster herself. And they're from the Munsters and the Addams family, so I don't have to explain why they're my number 1, but that's me. They're my favourite TV characters, favourite characters of all time. And yeah, it is my turn next week to pick the list, as you say. I thank everybody that does watches this, and as James said, if you want to have a little go, let's see what you think. Stephen, James, anybody in our YouTube movie community, go for it. And if this is your first time watching Skylar Loves Gory Movies doing a video, welcome. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye. Ta-ta for now.